Hello everyone, so my name is Nurin Aqmarina with student number 231111019, and in this occasion I will tell you or explain you about Victorian men and women upper class roles. So let's get started. So during this Victorian era in Britain, which lasted from 1837 until 1901, societal roles for men and women and the upper class were highly defined and governed by strict social norms. And now let's we delve into the roles of Victorian upper class men and women. So I will explain you about some points in societal roles for men and women in upper class. The first one, I will explain you about the Victorian upper class men. So the first point is breadwinners. So upperclassmen were expected to be the primary breadwinners for their families. So this often entailed pursuing prestigious professions such as law, medicine, or government positions. So their ability to provide for their families was central to their identity and status in society. The second one is public sphere. Men in the upper class were actively engaged in the public sphere, so this involved participating in politics, business, or philanthropy, where they wielded influence and power. And they play significant roles in shaping the direction of society through their involvement in governance and commerce. Next is education and culture. So education was highly valued among the upper class, and men received a true education from prestigious schools and universities. So they were expected to be well versed in literature, history, and the arts. Additionally, they patronized cultural institutions such as theaters, opera houses, and social clubs, so contributing to the advancement of culture and society. And then social status and etiquette. So maintain the the upperclassmen maintaining their social status and adhering to strict etiquette was paramount for Victorian upperclassmen. So they were expected to conduct themselves with dignity and grace in social situations, following adequate codes of conduct. So this included dressing appropriately for first occasion and hosting elaborate social events to showcase their wealth and status. And then fashion and appearance, upperclassmen were expected to adhere to strict codes of dress and grooming, so reflecting their social standing and refinement. And the last point is leisure and pursuits. So Victorian upperclassmen enjoy a wide range of leisure pursuits and social activities. So they participated in sports such as hunting, shooting, fishing, and horseback riding, which were seen as symbols of masculine prowess and status. Okay, the next one, I will talk about the Victorian upper class women. So the first point is domesticity. So women in the upper class were primarily relegated to domestic roles. So their responsibility included managing the household, overseeing childcare, and organizing social events. So domesticity was considered to their natural sphere, and they were expected to excel in creating a harmonious and refined home environment. And then the second point is education. While education for women was increasingly valued during the Victorian era, it was often limited in scope. So upper class women received education focused on accomplishments such as music, art, or languages rather than academic subjects. So some were fortunate enough to receive a more formal education, but it was still restricted compared to men. And then marriage and social networking. So marriage was a central aspect of a woman's life in the Victorian upper class who could provide for them financially. So additionally, they play a crucial role in maintaining social networks, forging connections through social events and gatherings. And then same like the upper class man, conduct and etiquette. Similar to men, Victorian upper class women were expected to adhere to strict codes of conduct and etiquette. So they were expected to exhibit modesty in dress and behavior, as well as display graceful manners in social settings. And then fashion and appearance. So fashion play a significant role in the lives in the lives of Victorian upper class women, so who were expected to adapt to the latest trends and styles. So they wore elaborate dresses with voluminous skirts, corsets, and intricate embellishments, often accessories with gloves, hats, and parasols. So hairstyles were elaborate and often required the assistance of maids or hairdresser, with curls, braids, and elaborate updos being popular choice. And the last point is leisure and pastime. So, despite their limited freedom and social mobility, Victorian upper class women engaged in various leisure activities and pursuits. They attended social events such as balls, soirees, and garden parties where they could mingle with Irish members of the upper class and display their refinement and elegance. Okay, so in conclusion, Victorian upper class men and women occupy distinct roles within society, with men typically enjoying greater educational and career opportunities, while women were expected to prioritize domestic duties and social propriety. So, despite this difference, positions share a commitment to upholding the values of refinement, gentility, and social status that define the Victorian. That's all that I can explain about the Victorian upper class men and women. Thanks for watching and have a great day.